Damn, they were so steezy back then. Oh, hey, how you doing? Alright. Hey guys, in today's video, we've got a really special unboxing in the mail. In one of my past videos, I unboxed a Vision fingerboard from Indonesia, and they saw it. And they decided to send me some prototype wheels to test out. Crazy, right? They just arrived in the mail, and I'm gonna go and pick them up, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's move that out of the way. So, in this package, we've got supposedly some prototype wheels. I also decided to order another deck from Vision because I really like the way they make their fingerboards. There should be another fingerboard in here to show you guys, but the main show is going to be testing out these prototype wheels and seeing how they are. So yeah, let's get right into it, and I'll talk a bit more as I open it. Man, this is exciting. In that last video where the owner of the brand DM'd me and actually saw the video, something that is extremely crazy. I just want to say huge thank you and shout out to Vision Skates for believing in my videos and thinking they're cool enough to send some wheels. So this is a super cool thing, and if you guys want to support a cool brand, definitely head out and check RDNKVISION on Instagram and just give them a follow. Just the boards feel extremely high quality for what they are. That's why I decided to get another one, and I expect the wheels to be nonetheless the same. I'm gonna open this and look at it together. All right. It's an international package. It comes in a separate box. These are prototype wheels, so if you're going to be sent a prototype product, you got to be honest about it and provide good feedback. I'm so stoked that I decided to get a board from them. The boards looked really cool. So, and now they actually saw the video and support my thing back, and yeah, that just says so much about the owner and says a lot about the brand. Its core identity. And another package. How many packages are we gonna be? So here we have what I ordered with the wheels. Let's see. Community mood, all grades movement, begin underground. These are Fingerdex stickers. We got another Fingerdex sticker. This is the shop that I ordered it from. This is the main hub in Indonesia for fingerboard products. Okay, I think the wheels are attached to the board, so we're gonna look at them at the same time. Damn, man, their graphics just never disappoint. Such a cool graphic. I love cats and I love fish. What can I say? So let's check these wheels out. Nice. Enjoy. Look at that, dude. Wow. These look great. Wow, these have engravings on them too. They say Vision on them. That's really nice. I'm gonna get a close-up for you guys so you can see everything. This is the RDNKVISION board that I bought. Another great graphic I decided to get. Really excited to set this up with these new prototype wheels that he has. Let's pull these out and have a proper look. So here's what the wheels look like. You can tell that they even put a little engraving on there, which is really impressive for prototype wheels. They look already ready to go, in my opinion. It's a good shape between a bowl and a conical. Let's see what they sound like when you drop them on the ground. So they've got a good hardness to them. They don't sound like they're gonna be too soft. So yes, let's try this on the board. Let's set it up and test it with these wheels and see what they're like. Okay, let's have a look at this board now. All right, you ready? Is this gonna be another good top ply? Wow, that looks so nice. Wow, look at that top ply. That is sick. For thin shape again. Their boards are always really thin, which is a testament to the quality of veneer they use. This is really good wood, you can tell, because they can press it so thin. But yeah, look at that. The pop on these boards are unreal. I just love the way they feel. I'm pretty sure this is not the last board I'm getting from them too. We got another cookies grip. I really like this grip, it's thin. One more Redneck Vision sticker. Let's try these wheels now. The main part of the show. It's the board, and here are the wheels. So here's a close-up of the board and wheels. As you can see, the shape is super nice on these. It's in the middle between a chunky wheel and a medium-sized wheel. Engraving on the side there. First impressions, this looks really nice. I'm very happy with the shape of these. They're definitely going for something different. So yeah, wow, very happy. Now that the wheels are on and they're looking really nice, we're gonna have our first test. We're gonna do a squeak test, a couple tricks, and just test them against some China wheels as well as some Pyro wheels, and see what we think about after. Definitely tell that they used good bearings on this. Nice. Nice. Okay, first power slide on these. Let's compare them to Pyros, which these feel softer than these wheels. Wow. China wheels, these are ATD China wheels. So I would say that between a ATD wheel and a Pyro wheel, which I would say is a soft wheel, right in the middle of the three. So this is a slightly harder wheel than a Pyro wheel. My personal opinion is something I like. I don't necessarily like having to ride soft wheels, even though they feel amazing when you're riding them, because they absorb a lot of what you're riding over. It just feels like soft wheels are a little bit more fragile than harder wheels. A little bit easier to do technical tricks on slightly harder wheels because you can slide the board a bit more. There's a preference. Some people like the grippier wheels. Let's test the wheel on a piece of marble. Let's do a blunt slide and see what it sounds like. So there is some sound when you hit smooth surfaces like granite. These are the Pyro wheels. Wow, what? One more time. There you go. And these are the China wheels. So it's a much higher pitch noise with the China wheels. Back to these wheels. So these do slide a little bit easier than grippier wheels, but they still grip enough that they make a bit of a noise. These are easy to control on the slide. Wow, very nice. So let's try a couple kick flips and see the sound test. Nice, it actually doesn't sound that loud. Sounds very solid. The China wheels sound like? And these are the Pyro wheels. I would say that out of these three, these have a medium sound, but I will say they are a little bit quieter on the medium side. So they're going to be a little bit quieter than you think for the hardness, which is really nice. So there's still a good level of grip when you're riding the board. The board does want to move when you turn it, but it is easy to control and slide when you need it to slide. Compared to a Pyro, which has a lot more grip, it literally stops my fingers. These you can still push forward, but you can push forward with a little bit less energy, a little bit less force compared to a Pyro wheel. Our first impression's done. We've been able to test it with China wheels and Pyro wheels. I think it's time to just have a good old session, see what they feel like on some obstacles, and I'll catch you at the end and see what I think later on. And yeah, let's enjoy the session. Wheels are getting a bit louder now that I've broken them in. Okay, it's time to do a review. So here are my final thoughts after the session. So they're sounding even better than they did at the beginning, and that's really quite impressive for a wheel that's a little bit harder than the standard pyro wheels that you're getting nowadays. They do feel grippy and controllable for the street as well, and the hardness is giving me the confidence that they're not going to completely break on me or shred too hard in rough surfaces. That's my main problem with soft wheels, is I worry they wear down too quick, and so it's nice to have a harder wheel that still provides that squeak. I'm really impressed with the fact that this formula that they've used produces such a good sound, and whilst being still a harder wheel. So it does feel more durable. I feel more confident that I can rip this wheel up a little bit harder than those softer wheels that I've been getting from overseas, which is a really good, nice thing about these wheels. It does take a little bit of breaking into to get that sound. It takes a little bit of breaking into to get the bearings to start really rolling. That's not a problem. That's quite normal. I had to break into most of my good wheels as well. Yeah, these are really impressive for prototype wheels. I actually don't have any complaints with this wheel. Now, that's not something surprising with RDNKVISION. Their boards and everything that they make is really good quality, as you can see here on their Instagram. Super cool boards. I actually expect nothing less than really good, almost up till perfection with RDNK, because of what they've shown me so far with the quality of their products. And this one is definitely another one of their products that I would say has the RDNK seal of approval. Just one last time, thank you RDNK for sending me these prototype wheels to test out. I will say that I would definitely give these a go again, and definitely be waiting for the release of these wheels, because these do feel really nice. And yeah, for anyone who's been watching all the way up till now and supporting my channel, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoy it. This is such a big surprise for me to get something sent in the mail like this. It's so surprising, and yeah, I'm just super stoked that we have such a lively community, and we have fingerboard brands that are looking out for us, such as RDNK. And yeah, guess that concludes the video. There'll be more unboxings along the way, obviously. I've got so many more boxes to open, and yeah, just stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.